so na the updates no e de amamo abrantie bi a owo United States of America ni din ene Derek Van Yeboah abrantie ni ho akoka adwamo no ene da screens ne so no President Donald Trump was start here ye omo ye Ghana fo a omo ewo cyber crime omo eye syndicate omo ka ho a omo edi sa adwuma romance scam ne ade no omo echeche omo na Derek Van Yeboah abrantie has pleaded guilty to a $10 million romance scam as I say the FBI omo ensa aso ne mu e wo hono mu anaso akwakoye hye pa e wo hono mu a enya asem enti yes said the etu dwa no omo Ghana fo a omo yes syndicate cyber crime syndicate ya start ya omo to omo so re e wo the United States of America enti abrantie na so etimi akwakoye hye e wo honom pa ama a lot of people are questioning say den no mutimi go into this kind of act amunim say mo so ebetimi aye hye e wo so still na emrantie dodo na omo edi omo ho so this is what we have here from the U.S. Embassy of Ghana. Ghana. Ghanaian national Derek Van Yeboah pleaded guilty in the U.S. court to stealing more than $10 million from U.S. victims through romance scams and business email compromise schemes. Extradited to the United States of America in August 2025, he was part of a Ghana-based criminal organization that collectively defrauded victims of more than $100 million US dollars. The United States is working closely with the government of Ghana and other international partners to investigate and prosecute cyber and transnational criminals perpetrating crimes against Americans. And mo ye eye boni editia Americans moji o musika through a cyber crime ni ade mojijiji o musika any sane mani nyina ya ade a omo astarte ka ho nsem make sure say omo ne Ghana ebe collaborate na omo achichi omo nyina edi omo afri Ghana ha no makodi omo asem e wa manone enti abrantie Derek Van Yeboah ono ne de na aba beto dwa US Embassy of Ghana omo abon ho amane e de atodwa kiremu a abrantie 100 million na oka ho ana omo doso pa ena omo abo America for omo di omo bone agigi omo sika through cyber crime romance scams business email no ye forge business we wa ha udi say ba ye di semu a mfaso say na obenya say na obenya wo so ene ade mewarew na omo acreate ma profiles wo social media na omo ede egigi amanfo sika ni nyina na US omo ekiremu a omo enhwe emma different countries transnationals omo emmebu omo America for timemufo no sa emfa omo emfa so say the Derek Van Yeboah abrantie na so akwakoye hye ewo ehonom ye beto aso a armed robbery gang bi has been dismantled between Obuase any Dunkwa highway ni so ya chi omo on your screens uhu AK-47 etuo real say me hu bi a che me kai me hu bi da okay enti amrantie na all screens ni so Aminu Idrisu alias 0244 Abdullah Hassan aged 45 years ono so yensa aka no on your screens niema bia yegigi edi free omo honom etu aboba na shotguns na AK-47 pump action uhu etu aboba ne ade niema bebre na gugu omo ka mu the last person is Jamini Usman alias Babamu ono so 33 years na ya chi omo enti nipa miensen na Ghana Police Service omo dey update aba say ya chi omo omo na omo wo between Obuase and Dunkwa highway ni so ho na ya chi omo a sisi e de omo gang no ya dismantle no said no omo si abo omo se sen ade no ya dismantle ni nyina anti ye be come the release from the Ghana Police Service. Armed robbery gang dismantled on the Obuase Dunkwa highway. The Ashanti South Regional Police Command has successfully disrupted a dangerous armed robbery gang operating along the Obuasi-Dunkwa Highway corridor, following a series of intelligence-led operations conducted on 10th and 11th March 2026. The operations in Uchiremwa omu juma between Obuasi and Dunkwa Highway and so and omu operati. Enti say car na mo betwise na twam akọ free Dunkwa abese na akọ Obuase atwam akọ Kumase a na ya robe mo ufro boase nso so twam akodu nkwa akotwam akobogo so ne takwa nswayem side ho nso so a ne ya robe o any nyina ne dwumadi omudi ewo honom ewo boase dunkwa highway ne so ya chi omo ya dismantle omo gang no. The operations resulted in an exchange of gunshots during which 2 suspects sustained fatal gunshot wounds, the seizure of some weapons, and multiple subsequent arrests. The operation also led to the unraveling of a wider illegal arms supply network operating in the Asawasi area of the Ashanti region. And you want edru se omone armed robbers yi ko hia no etututu ko so ema armed robbers no emu mienu omo sustaining injuries and omo pra emu odin ewo ho omo gege etuo ni tuo aboba bi firi omo honom ema ye di akire ekohu se etuo no omo ye no Asawasi area mu ho eho ena omo manufacture tuo na so omo ye tuo no ewo ho. On 10th March 2026, the command received a credible intelligence that a gang of armed men had converged in a bush along the Obuasi Dunkwa stretch and were making preparations to carry out a robbery. A police team was immediately deployed and proceeded to the location. Upon arriving at the bush location near Obuasi on the Obuasi Dunkwa highway, the team spotted approximately 4 young men armed with guns. On sighting the police, the suspects immediately opened fire and attempted to flee through the bush. The police returned fire on 2 suspects, and 2 suspects sustained gunshots injuries during the exchange, while the remaining 2, also believed to have sustained gunshot wounds, succeeded in escaping through the bush. And the omo jeje niema we brezo so ewo omo AK-47 assault rifle omo eji efri homo bearing the serial number 68104599. It was loaded with 25 rounds of 7.62 by 39 ammunition as an A2 pump action gun and also loaded with 5 rounds BB cartridges and also and a total of 36 rounds of 7.62 by 39 ammunition were recovered in all. And the 2 injured suspects, they were identified. David Ahito and I said David Aheto, aged 42 years, originally from Sogakokwe, but a resident of Asinfosu. And Ilyasu Bawa, aged 32 years, a native of Bandam Kwanta in the Savannah region. Both suspects were rushed to the Bekwai Municipal Hospital for medical attention, but were pronounced dead on arrival by the medical officer on duty. Now, it's 2 now can also almost sustaining fatal injuries. No, Omudru Hospital, Efrim. The suspects have been linked to multiple armed robberies across Obuasi, Dunkwa, Wasekropon, and Asinfosu stretch. And so, Edi Omujuma Ewo. So, this is the release from the Ghana Police Service. This is the release from the Ghana Police Service. Jomu Chiremwa, Omujiji Niama Bebre, Omuho, a 22 aboba, any ade, Omujiji, Omuho, Bebre. BB cartridges in so omujiji omo makoma twe etuo pump action guns any ade na omo ejeje ewo omo ho na ene se omo enya intelligence led kasa bi ebepie Ghana Police Service wo se enkofo bi abo omo ho adwa ewo kwan ne so omo be start ajeje amanfo eho niema ka utwam a ebejeje mo phone sika ewo mo ho ebejeje na police for ye omadwen se omo kwa kopiem ewo ho omo kwa kopiem ewo ho nom. Enti omukopie mu ho na omo start say omo ne omo tututuo eno enema sisi enkofu yo ho ekire omo ho. The command reaffirms so suspects Abdullah Al-Hassan, Jemini Usman Elias Babamu, Aminu Idrisu Elias 0244 and Daniel Debra are currently in police custody, assisting investigations. Intensive efforts are underway to arrest suspects Malam Aminu and other members of the gang who are on the run, and also recover any remaining firearms in their possession. Enti uchiremwa nipa enum eyi de omo akoka police for nsa na ba akwa badwane Malam Aminu ono yesi wode ne ho akanwura ebesi na yente ne nka yehu no. Enti ono so yehwehwe no ewo honom The command reaffirms its zero tolerance stance against armed robbery and the unlawful possession and trading of firearms, and will continue to pursue all individuals involved in such criminal networks with the full force of the law. And that is the update on your screen. Say a tool abubani bi omjeje ye ewo omo honoma say dey akwa pm say Ghana Police Service omo bom homodin acheche mrante ye omo screens yiso ewo ehonom. Ye beto ansem no so na ye de amamo na ensem no ne se the Ghana Police Service adwuma omo abo ewo dunkwa ne obo ase highway yiso eye ade a very very significant ehu hia pa because akwan ne so akoye ekwan bi a amanfo dodo na edi sa dwuma ne bi ewo honom because wodwene ho a wonte ase se ye kan hu bom na ye kogina kwan so ye gege amanfo esika police ni a o si omumpo ne etutu aboni na wa wo yetimamu ni a unkuta hwe wo ye wano dendenden a waso betimi ayehye ewo honom ti mrantie yi okeka bomu a omo yakọ edu ena omo ho ekokan ye wo ho okeka omo nyina omo afrim omo wo hospital eni omo ayede omo akopiem ewo a police for kukum eni omo so omo de omo kan nwura okeka bomu a nipa makoma ebeburu edu ena no ma bɔ mo ho adwa ɛwɔ saa kwan ne so a nanka ɔmo ɛba bɛdi saa abɔnefosɛm no wɔ hɔnom a Ghana Police Service ensa aso mu ɛwɔ hɔnom na ɔmo kyerɛ mu a ɔmo bɛbɔ ɔmo ho mɔden abɔban ɛwɔ saa kwan ne so na ɔmo ameki sure sɛ ensɛm bi saa ensi ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom ebio.